Another glass eyeball. Funny, because we already have one of these. In fact, if we look at our inventory, we can see we have 2 now. Sure hope that there aren't 23 more of them littered about this mansion. That'd be kind of crazy. Oh, hey, what's this?
What's on the floor? A footprint of a bird.
We've seen this somewhere, haven't we?
We have, yeah. Oh, wait, yeah.
Right over here on top of the
Okay, I remember the pattern on the outside, too.
Hold up. It was like the real fancy floral pattern.
Yeah.
So
it's that one. Bird.
If a bird was here...
Is that what you had last time?
Okay,
we should stop trying to do this now.
But, like, wouldn't it be funny if, like, per se...
You're wrong.
A coffin? I mean, like... And then, like... Okay, no. I'm not gonna figure it out.
Check the fireplace.
Fireplace! That's right. Fireplaces is usually where clues go. Hang on, first I want to look at this.
Dude, these pictures creep me out.
Yeah, these are all the family relatives, right? Why are they so demented? Look at this guy.
Well, yeah.
This guy looks like Edgar Allan Poe mixed with Dracula. And he's got a toothbrush. Like, what is his thing? What is
they're all
with that?
Terrifying.
Alright, checking the fireplace. 2 things in here.
Zeke!
First, there is a piece of coal. And second, we have our segue to the greatest subplot in any video game ever made in the Western canon. Zeke's. A receipt for some place called Zeke's. Or Z Keys. It's hard to tell because he capitalizes the K. ID number 21-3872, and that's all we can make out. So, that's going to be a lot of help to our investigation. And I highly doubt that the skeleton man was the one who burnt that up. So
the lighting really sets the tone of this game. Okay,
yeah, because it's a power outage.
Tilted.
It is. I like that though. It's like
it's more tilted than I remember. That's crazy. Look at that clock. That clock is sideways.
The wall is like coming up to meet us. Like, get out a ruler. This is not straight.
Wow, that is bizarre.
It must be intentional. Let's chat.
Never checked upstairs.
Well, yeah, you're right. Let's chat with our boy Hank real quick.
Yes?
Hank?
Yeah, Hank is a nickname for Henry. Hank from Breaking Bad's name is Henry, actually.
What?
Yeah, Henry R. Schrader. Did you not know that?
No.
It's such a weird thing. Okay, what's the most important question? This one.
Do you know what this is? I found it in the other room.
Looks to me like some kind of tracing.
I was thinking that maybe my skeleton man left it behind.
Well, I sure don't know anything about it. Anything else?
Let's ask him just one more for now.
Why is there a model of a cemetery in the other room?
Because great Uncle Bruno used to oversee the cemetery next door. Made that scale model so he could keep track of where everything, or should I say everyone, was. Crafted all those miniature crypts himself. And people think I'm weird.
Can we just appreciate how cool of a hobby that is? Like, it
I'm going
paid
to
off.
keep looking around.
Sounds good.
That thing is sick.
You know, I feel like that footprint would be really valuable evidence. Like, you could extrapolate probably
the shoe size,
the shoe sole, and the shoe size, which and then could.
Yeah,
I mean,
this is enough to figure out a shoe size. You're right.
And then from there, you can just like rule out like Henry or Renee or somebody for the skeleton, if we're working on the assumption that the skeleton man stepped on it. Or skeleton woman.
This is correct. Some pretty tight-waisted pants on that skeleton man, I won't lie. Now, there's 2 rooms up here. Is this the one that's open? It is. This is the most depressing room Nancy ever stays at.
That is crazy looking.
I wasn't even considering this room when we made top 10 rooms Nancy stays at, but this is easily not even an honorable mention. This place is trash. This is the saddest guest room
Wait, this
I've
is
ever seen.
canon where we sleep?
I mean, it's the guest room. You think Henry sleeps up here?
Well, I don't think we were planning to be like sleeping here.
Wait, actually, Henry might sleep up here. And you're right, we aren't staying here.
Dude, is that mold or like shit on the bed?
That is mold. Oh my god. Mold, shit, take your pick. Either's horrible.
And a door outline on the wall for even more creeps.
Nothing strange going on here. This reminds me of the room that Shaggy stays in the one episode of Scooby-Doo, The Gaggle of Galloping Ghosts, where like he's taking a bath and they just open up the wall and steal Scooby. That shit was terrifying.
Terrifying.
It's even canted up here, too. This game is deliberately skewed at all of its angles.
Is it? I wonder if it was on purpose.
It had to be. They didn't have this problem in the game before or after. Okay, this door's locked. Alright, let's go out and see the beautiful
That's
Bolay
a
garden.
good question, though. Does Henry actually sleep in that room? Because if so, I'm very concerned.
He must. Don't forget that Henry is from River Heights. He's just down here for business because he's the executor of this estate.
Oh, good Lord, Henry. Please
Oh!
don't tell me you're...
Why did we miss an opportunity in Alibi and Ashes to see Henry Bolay again in River Heights? That would have been so freaking cool.
That's a good point.
Please bring back Henry Bolay. Hook him up with Deirdre. I don't care.
Why do you keep talking to the man?
You're right. I don't know. He just looks so cool.
Yes?
I'll check back with you later.
Sounds good.
Okay, but real talk. Him and Deirdre,
I would not ship that at all.
you don't think?
No. He already has girl troubles, Jameson.
Him and George. That's my final offer. He needs somebody.
Nancy, welcome to my little lantern-lit
You know-
corner of the world.
Never mind. They have the
I
same
don't
haircut.
mean
That'd
to
be weird.
making up Nancy Drew fan fiction, but Henry does not strike me. He does not strike me as straight. He definitely seems like the type who would have a boyfriend.
This is possible. He's probably bi. If
Henry
anything.
and Ned.
Oh, okay. You know. I concede. That's the best match any of us have had. And Ned deserves it, too.
It's a little
Ned is the
warm
one who
out
wanted to check up
I
on
don't
him.
mind.
I
No
know.
one should mind
There's
the
already like
rain.
romantic tension.
Without it, the end of the world would come much too soon. Did you and Henry have a nice chat?
We had a chat. That's all right.
here. We talked.
Henry's a very morose,
Very negative young man.
Very cunning, too. In fact, I'm fairly certain that he's been selling off Dr. Bolay's belongings on the sly.
Oh?
What kind of belongings?
Just little things, odds and ends, really. But the lawyers made it very clear that no assets were to be liquidated until all of Dr. Bolay's affairs are settled. According to Dr. Bolay's will, Henry is to get 30% of the estate. Dr. Bolay's physician, Gilbert Buford, gets 30%. Our Lady of Route 57 School of Dentistry and Cosmetology gets 30%. And I am to receive 10%.
That's random.
Yeah, who is School of Dentist? Okay, that's probably where he got his degree. Man, I hate dentists. No offense to any dentist out there, but like...
Oh my gosh. Jamie is on a lone island. Right there.
I'm sorry. They told me I had to get my wisdom teeth out, and I'm not looking forward to it.
What was in that concoction you wanted me to drink after I got knocked out?
I just remember that there is a
Never mind.
dentist family
It's
who
just a
watches.
remedy I
Yeah,
brewed up on
Jamie,
the
you're
spot.
stupid.
I'm sorry. I'm sure you're great people.
I'm dentist gang.
I'm afraid of dentists, okay? I was born this way.
Have you ever seen this before? I found it by that scale model of the cemetery that's inside the house.
It's a mystery to me.
Holt Scotto
I
supports
suggest you ask
dentistry.
Henry. He leaves things lying around all the time. I guess it figures I won't notice amid all the other clutter. But I do. I notice everything.
Okay, but what would
How
Henry
else
need
may I
that
be
for?
of service to you?
If you don't like Hank that much, how come you're still here?
If you don't like Henry that much, how come you're
Do
still
not
here?
call him Hank.
I'm here because Dr. Bolay paid me in advance, and I always fulfill my obligations.
What about Henry and Mel Corbliss?
Okay, yeah, that's the big one that people talk about. I forgot about that. They are a match.
If you don't mind my asking, what's in that little pouch you wear around your neck?
Things. Secret things.
What?
Things that give me special talents when special times demand it.
Renee's scaring the host.
People usually laugh when I say this. But this pouch is my connection to the energy that powers the universe.
All right, she's insane.
Oh,
Well, at least you didn't laugh.
My honest reaction to that information.
Yeah.
why is there an empty frame in the gallery inside?
That is a very good question. I first noticed the canvas was missing after the reception following Dr. Bolay's funeral. But as for why it was missing, I do not know.
I'll see you later.
One more thing. I, too, have seen the skeleton man.
Whoa.
After Dr. Bolay passed, that night, I saw him in the hallway.
Say psych right now.
He was there, then he was gone.
Well, she also thinks that
you best
the
be
universe
careful,
is in
Nancy
that
Drew,
pouch or something.
because
Yeah, but
if
we
he was
agree with
Mr.
this.
Death, and I truly think it was, he's come back.
Mr. Death.
Oh, now we're getting some creepy music.
Yeah, 100%. This took me forever to find. First playthrough.
Bone shovel.
Creepy ass bone shovel. Well, here we are in the Bolay Garden. This is
What a beautiful picture.
yeah. This place is awesome. Wow. It just what's not to like? This place is so delightfully cryptically spooky. And cryptically in more ways than one, is right here we have Bruno Bolet's crypt.
And gargoyles.
I think they're buzzards, but they're supposed to be gargoyles. They look like dragons, and I thought that shit was so creepy. Look at this guy.
Gar-buzzards.
Look at this dude. And here we have... No, let me see the headstone.
I remember the first time accidentally solving this, and it was like the craziest thing in the world.
Bruno Bolet, 1912 to 2007.
It definitely looks like some sort of keyframe or key slot.
So this game came out in 2007. Were notched eyebrows a thing in 2007? It was like
sure
the
they
emo
were.
era. These things are important, but not right now. Do I want to hit the thing?
Yeah, I mean, might as well.
I'll just hit one of these. Give the viewers at home a taste of what's in store for us. This scared the shit out of me the first time Nancy turned around. Because I thought it was going to kill us. It felt like a game over sequence. Alright, that's all we need there. Here is a game over sequence. The first thing... God, the angles in here are a little bit weird.
What?
Here we go.
This
Hey,
can kill us?
Yeah. You didn't know that?
Okay, well, let's not die in real life. Jameson!
Okay, but like...
Do
what
you
if-
see the fangs on that thing?
Ouch!
Oh my
If
goodness.
that spider is poisonous, I could be in trouble. Because I'm starting to feel...
Oh my gosh.
Nancy dies in the garden
Yeah, that
right
thing
there.
had fangs bigger than our cat.
And here we get these weird second chances. The key here is not to get bit by a spider. Actually, that's the key here.
Oh wow, there's no like reload or anything.
No, there's not.
Wow, they were so original with this.
Yeah, this game it's just so weird. Game 16 isn't like this, and Game 18 isn't either. It's just a complete black sheep in the franchise. And here we can play the banjo.
The key is not to be bit by a spider. Maybe a double entendre because like piano key.
Could be.
Okay.
Okay. So, one thing I've always wondered, is this one of Bruno's pets? I kind of feel like it is, because he made it a little musical thing to play music for it.
It could be. It seems like a very distinguished hole
Yeah.
in the fountain.
Henry wasn't kidding when he said that Bruno had exotic pets. We're only scratching the iceberg on that. Let's have a nice quick walk out in the garden. Or the cemetery now. Ah, this place is so spooky. Look, Nancy's got her little inventory bag with her.
Oh wow, she does.
I've almost never noticed that. She kind of looks like Sarah Faraday, the witch from Buried.
That is a weird thing to think of.
Okay, but like, look at the silhouette. It looks like her. This is, of course, the place that we were just looking at, and the cemetery model.
Mm-hmm.
Slumber Gardens.
Man, imagine being buried there. It was like the most depressing place I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, who would want to be buried here?
Whoa,
This-
that stands out.
Yeah, it does. Must be like a traumatic place for grieving families to visit. It's like going to a haunted house to see your loved ones.
Yeah.
To figure out if there's anything camouflaged in that design, I'm gonna need some paper.
Look at that.
Well, we have the charcoal to make a rubbing, but oh yeah, Nancy just said it. I'm dumb.
Nope, not that one. This
Yeah, we need.
and that.
Yeah.
It's a rubbing of the mausoleum front stone. Very, very interesting. Can we get inside? No, we can't.
Kick down the door.
Oh my god, this is just so damn spooky.
I know. It's like
I love this aesthetic.
Sorrow Park. Yeah, I'm buried at Sorrow Park.
Yeah, my cemetery is better than yours.
That just looks like real. It's weird.
Yeah, this one's like an actual photo, I think. But wow, what a rich man's... Actually, no, I just remembered. This is New Orleans. The soil here is so soft that everybody has to be buried above ground.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot that that's what makes New Orleans cemeteries so freaky. Wow. Undertakers must be making a fucking killing out there. Can you imagine all the payment they get for, like, charcoal? For, all the cement? Charlie Wicker. Winez winewa sena sena swen. That's an interesting epitaph, Charlie. You do you. I just, it's very bold, stunning, and brave. All right, I think that's all we want to see out here for now. Oh, but
What's
we do
up
have
here?
this.
Nothing.
Nothing at all. Very cool. Got some
Okay,
more.
we've seen multiple of those mushrooms.
Yeah, the pimple-faced acne mushrooms. Oh, there's this too. One of the most
Oh,
infuriating
boy.
mini games ever.
Yeah. It's actually like 50 bajillion times worse when you have to use a trackpad.
It is.
Nay, impossible.
That should keep you guys quiet
So-
for
That
a
always
while.
looks like a brain.
That's the hive, though, right? Because that looks so freaky.
I guess so.
Ugh. God, hornets are the worst things that God ever made. Hornets, wasps, anything that stings and doesn't make pollen. Like, get off my earth. I don't want you here. Respectfully. Well then, I think we might want to give Henry one last bit of a question here. Something pertaining to the fireplace.
Yes?
I want his chair.
Yeah, he does have a nice looking chair.
I found this scrap of paper in the fireplace. Do you know anything about it?
No. You always go digging around in people's fireplaces?
Hell yeah, I
Just
do.
looking for something that might tell me who that skeleton man was.
I'm Nancy Drew.
Anything else?
Let's pick one more thing for now.
Renee says she noticed the canvas for one of the paintings in the gallery was missing shortly after Bruno died.
So she says. All I know for sure is that it's gone. It was of my parents.
Oh.
I think it was painted in the garden out back.
We kind of
Renee
talked
doesn't
over the
like
part where he said his parents
Wouldn't
died.
surprise me if she took it out
Yeah.
of spite.
Yo, you really think that Renee hates you that much?
Damn, there's a lot to unpack there.
Yeah.
Someone stole the painting of his parents. First of all, I'd be pissed.
Yeah, it's
Like, what the hell is the meaning of this?
They died when he was 7. Wow, that's still crazy.
How come your great uncle's crypt is in the garden and not in the cemetery?
Don't ask me. It's kind of weird. Apparently, he built the crypt himself, but he never indicated in his will or anywhere else that that's where he wanted to be buried. I stuck his ashes in there anyway and had the thing inscribed.
When
If
that's
that's not what he wanted,
was
too bad.
I don't think it's that weird. It was the man's place. He wants to be. He shouldn't have to be thrown into the rest of the slums.
Next level Sigma grind set is designing your own crypt.
I'll check back with you later.
Sounds good.
That's incredible. What is he doing on that laptop?
Probably playing Nancy Drew Legend of the Crystal Skull, and it's a paradox that goes on forever.
He's in hell.
He's actually talking to himself right now in the game. And
Well.
that version of himself is talking to himself. And that version of himself.
Next time, we're gonna give a phone call to one of Nancy's besties and really get into some hijinks. Oh, we can call Ned in this game too.
And the cab company.
The cat. What is Ned like in this game? I have no memory of Ned. Weird.
Honestly, I don't either.
We'll talk to him next time.
We're too infatuated with Henry.